After years of emotional turmoil and control in her marriage to Ellen, Portia De Rossi has begun a new chapter of her life, one that includes rediscovering her own identity and embracing relationships with men again. This shift has shocked their shared social circles and stirred strong emotions, particularly in Ellen. Sources close to Portia De Rossi claim that after years of feeling stifled and emotionally suffocated by Ellen's dominance, Portia De Rossi has finally found the freedom she longed for. Her new romantic involvement has left Ellen not only upset but deeply jealous, despite rumors that Ellen herself has secretly dated men throughout their relationship, which contrasts with her public identity as a gay icon. For years, Portia De Rossi was seen as Ellen's rock-supportive, quiet, and often in the background of Ellen's massive public persona. Their marriage was once viewed as a symbol of equality and love, especially in the context of same-sex marriage. However, over time, their relationship faced increasing pressure from rumors of control and emotional distance. Sources close to Portia De Rossi now reveal that her new relationship, especially with a man, represents the personal liberation she has long craved. This relationship appears to be a significant departure from her marriage to Ellen, where power dynamics and emotional manipulation were commonplace. The details of Portia De Rossi's new relationship remain relatively private, with the man's identity being kept under wraps. However, those close to Portia De Rossi describe her as glowing with newfound confidence and happiness. The emotional support and attention she receives from her new partner contrast sharply with the emotional neglect she reportedly experienced in her marriage to Ellen. For Portia De Rossi, this relationship isn't just about finding happiness, it's about reclaiming her identity and embracing parts of herself that she had suppressed for years. Portia De Rossi's decision to step away from Ellen and pursue love with a man has rattled Ellen, whose own insecurities have now come to the surface. While their relationship had been deteriorating for some time, the news of Portia De Rossi's new romantic involvement has left Ellen blindsided and feeling betrayed. Known for her calm, witty persona on screen, Ellen is said to have been consumed by jealousy after hearing about Portia De Rossi's relationship with a man. While Ellen has built a public image of strength, those close to her know that she harbors deep insecurities, particularly when it comes to her personal life. The idea that Portia De Rossi, her longtime partner, has found solace and love with someone else has made Ellen feel vulnerable and uncertain about herself. What has added to Ellen's shock is the fact that Portia De Rossi's new partner is a man. Their same-sex marriage had been a symbol of progress for the LGBTQ community, and Ellen assumed that if Portia De Rossi were to move on, it would be with another woman. Sources close to Ellen say that her jealousy has escalated to the point where she has been obsessively trying to gather information about Portia De Rossi's new relationship. Ellen's own rumored romantic entanglements with both men and women over the years only complicate matters further. Despite her own secret romantic history, Ellen's reaction to Portia De Rossi's new relationship has left her grappling with feelings of betrayal. The root of Portia De Rossi's decision to leave Ellen and date someone new stems from years of feeling emotionally trapped and controlled. While Ellen's public persona is one of kindness and generosity, those who were close to Portia De Rossi have long whispered about the controlling and emotionally manipulative tendencies that plagued their relationship. Ellen's fame and grueling work schedule placed significant strain on their marriage, leaving Portia De Rossi feeling neglected and emotionally abandoned. And friends describe Portia De Rossi as often feeling isolated, yearning for the emotional connection they once had, but which gradually faded as Ellen's career took off. As Ellen's career continued to rise, so did the distance between the couple. Ellen's immense success and financial power, combined with her demanding work schedule, left Portia De Rossi feeling overshadowed and emotionally isolated. The imbalance in power dynamics within their marriage took a toll on Portia De Rossi's mental health and self-esteem. On the outside, they appeared to be a power couple, but behind closed doors, Portia De Rossi felt as though she was losing herself. She tried to be the supportive partner, standing by Ellen through both her professional highs and personal controversies. However, the emotional neglect she felt led her to seek a different kind of fulfillment. Portia De Rossi's new relationship represents a breath of fresh air, allowing her to regain control over her life. The emotional support and attention she now receives have been transformative. In contrast, Ellen's struggle with jealousy highlights the unresolved issues that were a part of their marriage for years. The tensions that arose from Ellen's alleged infidelities have further complicated the breakdown of their relationship. Sources close to the couple claim that Ellen had secret affairs during their marriage relationships that Portia De Rossi knew about but chose to ignore for the sake of their public image. These affairs, it is said, were not fleeting encounters but deeply emotional connections that often left Portia De Rossi feeling betrayed and humiliated. Despite publicly identifying as gay, rumors about Ellen's secret romantic entanglements with both men and women have circulated for years. Those closest to Ellen claim that her affairs were an open secret within their inner circle. Ellen herself had always been open about her struggles with intimacy and relationships, but it appears that these difficulties manifested in an inability to remain committed to one person. This, combined with Ellen's controlling tendencies, ultimately contributed to the unraveling of their marriage. While Ellen is now struggling with feelings of jealousy and betrayal, there is an ironic twist to the situation. Ellen's own history of dating others outside of her marriage was kept hidden for years. Ellen, according to those close to her, compartmentalized her personal life, keeping her romantic affairs separate from her marriage with Portia De Rossi. This created immense tension between the couple and compounded Portia De Rossi's emotional isolation. Now that Portia De Rossi has found someone new, Ellen's hypocrisy has become more apparent and she is left grappling with her own actions. As Portia De Rossi moves forward with her new relationship, it seems clear that their marriage is beyond repair. There were brief moments when reconciliation appeared possible, but those hopes have now been dashed. Portia De Rossi's decision to date a man is seen as a definitive sign that she has moved on from Ellen and is no longer willing to remain tethered to the past. The breakup has not only shocked their fans but has also left their inner circle divided. Some friends believe Ellen should take responsibility for the demise of their marriage, pointing to her controlling behavior and infidelities as the main causes. Others sympathize with Ellen, understanding that her emotional turmoil stems from unresolved issues within their marriage. As the public continues to speculate on the reasons behind their split, it is evident that the relationship between Portia De Rossi and Ellen is over. They have reportedly ceased all communication, with Portia De Rossi focusing on her new life and Ellen struggling to come to terms with the reality of their situation. For Portia De Rossi, this new chapter represents a fresh start after years of feeling trapped in a controlling and emotionally fraught relationship. Her decision to date a man is a means of breaking free from the expectations placed on her within her marriage. She is now focused on finding happiness and fulfillment on her own terms. Friends describe her as being happier and more independent than ever before, with a renewed sense of purpose. On the other hand, Ellen is facing a period of introspection and self-reflection. The shock of Portia De Rossi's new relationship has forced her to confront the role she played in the breakdown of their marriage. While she still struggles with feelings of jealousy and betrayal, those close to Ellen hope that this experience will be a wake-up call for her to address her own issues and find a way to move forward. The future remains uncertain for both women, but it is clear that their once promising relationship has now become a distant memory. Both are navigating their separate lives, each focused on healing and rediscovery.